Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.
A recent amendment to Byrne grant program statutes requires that states and territories create and submit a strategic plan with their FY 2019 grant applications. Guam's draft fiscal year 2019 to 2022 strategy for drug control, violent crime, and criminal justice systems improvement can be found online at both the legislature and BSP's websites. Bureau of Stats and Plans head Tyrone Titano tells KUAM the island could receive some $650,000 from the grant, which is the leading federal justice funding source to states and territories. BSP would receive the grant money and sub-grant awards. Titano says grant monies cover crime fighting, the judiciary, and related programs.
But things like supporting the Healing Heart Center. It also goes for automation of the criminal justice records here. So the judicial branch and DOC and GPD have a common criminal database from which to communicate and base their decisions on. It also goes to helping support the prosecution of sex offenders.
Titano says the grant also provides continued funding for multi-jurisdictional task forces, which partner a local law enforcement body with a federal one. Task forces include a K-9 unit, which would perform inspections at ports of entry and in the community, a drug interdiction task force, a partnership between local customs and federal immigration and customs enforcement, or ICE, and a street gun violence partnership between GPD and ATF. Guam's draft strategy for drug control shows multi-jurisdictional task forces made 76 arrests in calendar year 2017, with 69 of those busts for methamphetamine hydrochloride, or ICE. The draft report details an increase in the smuggling of ICE into Guam through the post office and marine vessels. Source countries: Korea, China, the U.S., and the Philippines.
It's one of those things you almost don't need a report to tell you. We live in this community. We understand it, that's the major problem. A lot of that, and I appreciate this, is a rather thick document for you to go through. A lot of that is part of the process we have to acquiring this federal money here. And it's part of this, the public comment period, which is why it's so thick. The idea is to get all these documents out in the community for their public comment, and it's our pathway to actually get the grant money.
Titano says the public can comment on the draft strategy or program narrative, which is basically Guam's grant application, by stopping by BSP at Adelup or visiting the report online at bsp.guam.gov. Comment period ends June 28th. For Guam's News Network, Chris Barnett reports.
Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.